And upon another front, when Thrun and his warband were but a few leagues from Bloodfen Outcamp, the sound of marching steel reached his ears. Before them stood the thick-ranked host of Savraya, banners dense as a storm of iron. Without pause or doubt, Thrun ordered the advance, and the charge was sounded. As the Tuskfin surged forward, Yarok Broken Fang bared his teeth in a grim smile and raised his weapon high. From both flanks came the Ursadale, thundering into battle beside the Volturian. There, upon blood-soaked ground, the clash was joined, the Tuskfen standing alone against three ancient bloodlines, Savrahia, Volturian, and Ursadale. In that dread hour, Thrun revealed the full measure of his mastery in war. Steel sang beneath his hands, and bodies fell in his wake, until at last he met the Savraya commander, Yarok Broken Fang. At the sight of his foe, Thrun's blood burned like fire. Their weapons struck together with terrible force, and their duel raged with such fury that all who beheld it were struck in awe. High above, in the cold vault of the sky, Thalur bore witness to their struggle. Without hesitation he descended, leaping from his vulture twin to join the fray. Yet Thrun saw death rushing toward him, and turned aside just in time, escaping Thalur's blow. Now he stood alone, one warrior against two commanders, his strength tested beyond all measure. Then, in a cruel instant, a blade tore into his back. The strike came from Brennar Boulderclaw of Ursadale, another lord of war, unseen and merciless. Strength fled from Thrun's limbs, and he fell to his knees, the wound too grave to endure. As Yarok raised his weapon to deliver the final stroke, a mighty war horn thundered across the field. From the distance came Rognar, leading his host, and from another quarter advanced Joranu with his warriors. Seeing this, the armies of Savraya, Volturian, and Ursadale withdrew from the field. But fate had already claimed its due. Thrun lay dying. Even so, he spoke his final words to Rognar, begging forgiveness, while Joranu knelt beside him and offered comfort in his last breath. A Tuskfen soldier soon arrived bearing grim news. Bloodfen Outcamp could no longer be taken by force alone. The enemy had fortified it well, and siege engines would be required to break its walls. Thus did Rognar return to the capital, Tuskhorn Fortress, bearing the fallen body of Thrun. He gave thanks to Joranu for standing with them in battle, and afterward Joranu departed, returning to his own realm. Elsewhere in the southern regions, the retreating hosts of Savrahia, Ursadale, and Volturion reached their camp in bitterness and defeat. In wrath, Varen strode into the commander's tent and delivered his report. With clenched fists and burning words, he swore vengeance upon the Rawthorn commander who had stood against them. Yet, when Varen spoke of the commander's fearsome prowess upon the battlefield, dread did not take hold. Instead, the Ursadale and Volturian commanders exchanged grim smiles, stirred not by fear, but by anticipation, eager for the wars yet to come.